Alright, so welcome back. Uh, I don't know what's going on with Ninja, but he's not going to be joining us today.
Rip.
Yep. So, last time we played, you guys came onto this island. There's no name for this island yet. Please do not ask for the name. I do not have an island name yet, please.
What was the name of the island?
Shut up!
Disadvantage on all your rolls. um, so you guys came onto this island. You guys came here and searching for the druids in hopes that they can take you guys back home, wherever that is. Upon reaching here, you guys met with Finor, a human, seems to be the commander of this shoreline. He has stated that the king wants to expand his colonies here. He wants to expand his nation here, but tribal men are being don't want it. And the king, being as just as he is, has requested that they can stay on shore, but they cannot bring any weapons whatsoever into the forest. Stepping into the forest itself is considered as trespassing, and the deeper you go in to the center, the more likely you're trespassing on sacred lands. So it's been very peaceful. There has been no fight or violence or anything. You guys can go among the shoreline all you want with no hesitation. So after you met with Finor, you guys went to an old man, a shopkeeper, an old man. He sold you some tents, and he seemed very racist towards elves. And then after which you guys went to the information dock where you met Simon, I believe. And they told you more about the tribal men. And then you guys went to the storage unit with Elith, a drow woman, and she stored you guys' weapons. After which you guys walked inside, and being dragged, Plague being dragged, was the only one who managed to escape the net trap that they had set. But after which he stepped on a plant that screamed and chain reacted with another plant that screamed, and so on and so forth until he got caught and you guys got dragged into a cage. In this cage, you guys met with Goldron, a human who seems to be the translator of the group. There are two other females in this group as well, but they are pretty dirty, and they don't seem to be harmed. They just seem very dirty. Goldron has explained that you guys were trespassing, and the leader is going to be coming pretty soon, and I believe he's this, yes, Nor, I believe is tribe leader. He's a very large tiefling, and he was having trouble speaking with you guys. And then you guys explained why you guys are here. You guys are here to get back home. You were hoping that the druids would teleport you guys, but they asked, and you know, what did they get in return? What have you guys ever done for them? If anything, you guys are trespassing, and thus there's no reason to. And then Aldor, the one who's talking for the group, introduced themselves, and as soon as you mentioned Kaz, they all seemed to bow in front of him and chant Kaz Dran Gul. They seem to have mistaken Kaz for their god and took him outside. So yeah, this is where you guys currently are. They have promised Kaz a woman, a wife, to be picked among the groups. But Kaz needed time to think, so he has requested for a celebration, in which they are doing at this very moment.
And anyways,
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Kaz
Yeah.
is all for you.
We're good.
we need to find a way out of this.
I
I do
agree.
have my
Okay, so no.
weapons. He's like, not until I get the women.
So, what makes you interested in these women compared to the ones in the red light district?
I'm not. Thoughts are thoughts, my dude. But this place might have the powers to get you guys home. And what's in it for them? Me.
You better pull off a really impressive act, then.
Good thing I have a high performance of +0.
Yeah, going places.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Alright. What do we start with?
Looking around from where you guys are, you guys can clearly see the guards. The G's are guards. Everyone else seems to be running into their homes and grabbing what they can to bring out any type of food or water to be placed upon the ground or in some fashionable order. The Nor is trying to lead his people and like speak to them and trying to order them how to do to organize everything. The guards seem to be looking towards you every so often to make sure that you guys aren't doing anything in particular, but as soon as they make eye contact with Kaz, they bow their head and they take a nice kneel and then they get back to work.
I look over to Plague and I just say, it feels good to be appreciated.
We'll see how long this lasts.
Great, thanks.
So,
Is comprehend languages still present on us?
yes, I would say so.
Alright.
Man, they whip this thing up fast.
What time is food time?
You don't know. You just see them. You just see them planning. They're like running around.
We're next to the hut we came out of, right?
Yes. So this is the jail
that?
cell, effectively.
What's the big hut in the middle?
You don't quite know. You do see smoke rising from the top of it.
Who's the guy with the D?
That's the Nor.
Dongu.
Or Dongu, that's his name? Dongu? Oh
Dongu.
yes, Dongu. Yes.
Dongu.
Dongu. Sorry, I have it different on my end, but yeah, Dongu.
Let's head over to him and ask him what the hut is.
Hold on. It might either be his hut or a gathering hut, or we used similar tactics back when my tribe was still alive.
You lived in
It's
a
either-
tribe?
I was in the tribe. I am the last of my tribe.
Interesting.
That's so sad. What happened to them?
They're dead.
They did like the Naruto thing where he killed his whole tribe.
No,
Fuck is
no,
that?
they all chanted in unison, "We surrender," and killed themselves.
Jesus Christ.
No. All right.
Oh god.
Well, Goldron will say, if Kaz wants to ask them, I'm pretty sure they'd answer.
Well, I'm pretty sure you might know as well.
I've actually never been in there. I'm not allowed.
Oh. Tough shit for you. Oh, go ahead. Take the lead, Kaz.
Alright. I'm gonna go up to D and ask him what the since
Oh,
we
we're
just
going
got out of jail and we know nothing about the town, to show us around a bit.
He'd point out that these respective homes are for his own members. You're free to walk inside as you see fit, my lord.
Oh my god.
This is I forgot what it's called really, but it's where the tribe comes together to sing a song, most cases. But in other words, it's a town hall effectively.
That's their ceremonial building, or
Yes.
whatever.
Yes, very sacred.
Interesting.
I whisper in Kaz's ear, "Do not defecate in there."
What?
You wouldn't hear this, Aldor. I just told this to Kaz.
I wish to roll perception.
Roll perception.
Okay, go.
My perception is +6.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Yeah, you heard it. All right. Goldron would be like, if there's anything you would like to do, please tell us. We are planning for a ceremony for you. So if you want to play any games, anything that you might have played back when you were here, Just tell us anything.
Cornhole.
Oh my god. I like to gamble. No, I don't say that.
Sorry, I was trying to fix something.
These people probably don't have otherworldly currencies like gold. Do they? Is there any evidence of such?
You could make a. Let's see. Make a history check.
History check.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage since I was a tribe person?
This is a different tribe. Every tribe's different. This is just for this. This just to see if you guys can remember seeing anything.
Guys, I just want to prepare you because at some point we may end up having to kill all these people.
What?
Is this out of game or in game?
This is out of game.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know shit.
You guys
I
don't remember
forgot.
anything. It was kind of like the heat of the moment. You guys are trying to remain calm and not really like get anything. But yeah. So yeah. Do you have any ideas of what you might want to do, Kaz?
How shall we celebrate?
I like the idea of the potluck dinner.
So everyone brings their own food. Yes.
Yeah. Sharing is very good for the to keep the community together.
Indeed. Just a quick reminder, Kaz Drangul is the Lord of Souls. He sings to bring souls back to the mainland and plant them as plants.
Plant them as plants.
To be reincarnated as plants, more or less.
As immortal.
Does he magically have the plants, or does he have like seeds for the plants?
He gets their souls, plants them in the ground, grows it
And
into a
turns
plant.
Into a plant.
How long does it take to grow?
Goldron
Like
would.
an immediate thing?
Yeah, no. Goldron would say to you, sometimes it's taken times, years, centuries even. But if I can recall, when you planted me, I was like maybe like a month at most.
I tap him on the shoulder fast. Wait.
Like what?
Said I tap him on the shoulder fast, boy.
Fast boy. And he really lights up. And like, how tall are you, Kaz?
I'm about.
He's human.
I'm human, so about a little under 6, about 5'9".
Okay. He's kind of standing over you. He's standing around like 6'7".
So you
Jesus.
reach up and you
Yeah. Tap his shoulder, and he kind of kneels down, and he just thanks you for the opportunity to be able to live as he did, especially as a tribal leader, and he hopes that he's doing a great job representing who you are.
I tell him. I tell him he is doing an excellent job, not only serving me but serving his community as well.
Yep, and then he just let me see something very quick. Oh, he keeps it in. Don't worry about it.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. So, you guys start hearing music being played. So I can turn this off now.
Oh, that was good music being played.
Damn, they're going at it.
You guys look behind and you guys see what seems to be like a band being playing music. And it's very interesting music. I don't quite remember it and I can't hear it because copyright reasons.
Alright.
But you guys do hear it and he's like, I see. The drinking contest is about to begin. Do you care to join
What?
us?
I will sit out on this.
Let us drink.
Alright, so
Friends, it would be disrespectful not to drink.
are you making them drink?
They're peer pressuring me into it.
So are you or are you not? It's your call.
Come on, have a drink with us.
Damn it. I guess I will.
I command you.
What is that? Wisdom roll?
Hold on. If you want, if you're actually going to command him.
Guards, get this man a drink.
All right. So whomever is rolling, whomever is drinking, go ahead and say I, so I know. Okay, so everyone's drinking. Okay, so Larry,
Yeah.
you're traveling in the forest and you hear this loud music being played. You follow it, and it gets louder and louder, and you honestly don't know where you're going, but at least it's something. You are right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so so everyone starts drinking, or everyone takes out like this big ass jug. It's brown. It's a brown jug, pretty big, roughly the size of your guys' chest almost.
Damn.
And there is nothing inside. And then Goldrun would walk between each and every one of you, a guard and two other tribalmen. One is a the guard's a tiefling. Middle one's an elf. Bottom one is a fiendish creature you guys don't quite understand. But
May I make a check?
he's a demon. Just leave it as that. God. So he walks by all of you, and says, alcohol, 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 and touches each one of you guys' jugs, and the jug slowly rises with this liquid.
Can he do that to my stomach so I'm just immediately intoxicated?
I look inside one of the jugs, and I look up, and I'm like, I'll take a strawberry daiquiri, please.
He just
Pussy shit.
he just looks at you, and he's like, now, starting with Kazdran Ghoul, please drink.
I will lift the jug and take a large gulp.
All right, make a Constitution saving throw
Oh my god.
to see how it affects you.
Oh fuck. Oh
Alright.
fuck, Aldor! Jesus Christ!
No, Aldor. No, that was for a different one. But
Oh,
so
okay, I was gonna say.
so Kaz, you start drinking it, right? And you're like, oh, jeez, that's a lot. And you notice that there's still about half left, and everyone's still looking at you to finish it. You're like, okay, and then you chug the rest, and then
Yeah.
you're feeling a bit tipsy, but you're still there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and then everyone just starts chugging. Glug, 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 glug. You two make a roll as well.
Okay.
Ow.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Hey, me too, man.
Alright, so each one of you guys drink it just fine, and Aldor, you getting a bit tipsy too. The Plague, you're holding it in. You're holding it in. It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's a very, very light beer.
Oh, okay.
And then oh my god, Drangu will walk by all you guys again and say, alcohol again, and then once more the jar fills up again, and then he says, drink again. We drink until there's one man standing.
They're trying to break me. All right. I mean,
I lit the jug and I go round two, and I start drinking.
Alright, go roll.
make another saving throw.
Yeah, everyone roll if you guys are drinking again. Everyone rolls.
Ah,
Ah!
yeah.
Oh, again.
Yeah. So you guys are drinking. You got like glug 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 glug. Oh.
And Aldor, you didn't want to drink.
And one guy passes out.
Jesus Christ.
And then once more, Drangu goes by all you guys, touches the jug once again, fills it up. Go ahead and drink again.
I look over the Plague and I raise my eyebrows and I start slurping.
I stick my tongue out at
Nope.
Kaz and I start drinking.
Yeah! Good roll.
Alright. Alright, so Aldor, in
Oh my
very
God.
in very Aldor fashion, passes out after the third one. Plague, you are starting to slur over it. And
This is not the system,
and Kaz, you are looking at these other two in the eye, and they are looking at you, and they are nodding their head and like giving you a sense of holy crap.
You are God.
And then Drangu will walk by all you guys again and fill up your guys' jugs. Larry, if anytime you want to do anything, just give me a heads up.
I think I want to just move around the trees. I think I'm gonna go.
You want-
hold up.
Just north or
I'm gonna start going this way.
okay. Make a quick perception check.
20, right?
Yeah, D20.
No, this is fun.
Plus 5, so 12. 12
yeah.
total. Yeah. So you do see some women, tiefling women, speaking. They seem to be laughing and giggling, but you don't know what they're saying. You cannot understand them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just making sure that you knew that. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Four.
Mark.
Plague, in answer to your question before, what makes these women different from the women in the red light district? These are women of God.
That was my question, but
Alright.
Of course, he wouldn't remember who said it because he's getting drunk now.
Alright, so we're rolling for
Yep.
round 4?
Yep.
Round 4.
Oh! Oh my god, and I even rolled for this too. Standing victor is the one true god, Kaz.
Yeah!
And then Drangu will come next to you, raise up your hand, and it's like, yes! For Kaz Drangu! And then everyone just starts cheering as everyone else is just, oh god.
we gave up.
Yep. So you guys have one guard that's incapacitated. So I will highlight him for myself. So, or you guys would see him, actually. You guys would see. Where is this? I think. And let's give him a blue. Yeah.
E99.
This guy's drunk. If the guards were to become hostile, this one's drunk.
Okay.
So, he congratulates you and says you can keep the jug if you want.
Oh, hell yeah.
He'll give you an idea what it is. It is an alchemy jug.
Oh, sick.
What?
Wait. Oh my god.
It's a magical item, alchemy jug.
Marco, think of mayonnaise.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
And your jug fills up with mayonnaise.
Oh my god. No, not the mayonnaise.
Now you will eat it.
Jesus Christ.
And then they start they start singing and playing music. And at which case the tribal men seem to be coming together with their food.
Yes. The people who drank now need to eat. Nothing goes better with alcohol than a feast.
Alright, Plague, roll a D8 very quick.
Oh.
No, just Plague, yeah, just Plague. 6.
Oh, not bad.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You start walking in this direction.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
Do I notice this or no?
Yeah, everyone notices this, except for Aldor, who's probably trying to get better.
Okay, I choose to do nothing.
Okay. So, Goldron will be carrying you, Aldor, and says, "Come on, man, we have to go eat." And starts carrying you with the two women folk. Kaz is in the middle.
If I wasn't Aldor, I could get used to this.
I'm having a blast.
So you see in front of you a vast variety of different fruits and vegetables, even large quantity of meat, and they're all handing it to you, Kaz.
Oh my
You do see some drinks. They seem to be some wine or maybe possibly some water. You do see some of them smoking some herbs.
I raise my hands to them and I say, "Don't let the feast just for me. Everybody should eat."
And then they all smile and they start eating.
Yeah. Go on, Plague. Have some food, my dude.
Or
Oh wait, where to get?
so
this
so
isn't the latrine.
so Plague, make a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
I hope
Jesus
this isn't the latrine.
So both Aldor and Plague, because Aldor rolled for some reason. In the middle for Aldor, in the middle of he's about to like take a bite out of what seems to be a chicken leg almost, and he just and just starts puking. And Plague, you've leaned over onto this hut and you're just like, this looks like a good.
Jesus Christ.
and
My
this
God, man.
this man next to you just looks at you and he's just very very confused.
Oh, there's. I'm very drunk.
Yes.
Being punk and public.
Jesus Christ.
Kaz, since you're eating, the food is really really good, and you gain 10 temporary hit points.
Woo.
Oh.
Ugh.
I'd
Yes.
like to use lay on hands now.
Yeah, and you're much better. With you, if you want to continue eating, it will be lessened. So I'll give you this. You get 2 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
That's better. What takes 3 lay on hands to cure, right?
5. But
5.
you said
Yeah,
whatever you want.
3 for alcohol.
Okay.
So after the feast is done, Drangu will look at you, Kaz, and say, "Is there anything you wish to do, my lord?"
Go home.
Didn't you mention you wanted to interview the women one-on-one?
But before I interview the women, I would like to talk about getting my friends home. They've accompanied me through a long portion of my journey here, and I want to see to it that they are treated as well as I am.
Yes, of course, my lord. I was expecting someone as yourself to be able to teleport them, but as you said before, you have lost memories, and yes, I will personally send them to the land that they speak of.
Thank you.
And you will be joining us, right?
Yes, I will. I will be staying with you.
All right.
Oh no.
So everyone who heard that is quite happy. They seem to be cheering.
What have I done?
Yeah, these guys love you, man. What the fuck?
When you make promises you can't keep.
So the female tiefling that you guys met before, the priestess. I'll mark her so you guys know. Yeah, yellow aura. Or actually, it should be red. Green. Yeah, that's better. Because she's red and green. So
Okay.
the red and green tiefling stands up and she says to you, a fellow member of our tribe has requested that we sing for Kazdran, and in return Kazdran will sing back to us and for luck for the remainder of this year. And then Goldron said, yes, of course. And then They all start gathering around you.
You fucked.
And start singing. And by God, is the most beautifulest thing you've ever heard. You don't know what they're saying. It's been a while, and you can tell that you can tell that they're singing. Actually, no, with comprehend language. Sorry, I was just buying time to make shit up. But they're singing about the adventures that you had to go through, and how sad it was that you couldn't find your wife, and they hope that their singing can also help you bring back your wife. So within the context, you traveled into the underworld to find your wife. You were tempted by other lesser demons, and was trying to stay focused on the prize. You did end up finding your wife in the underworld, but they told you if you want her to come out with you, you cannot look at her until you leave. Now, while you were walking out, you couldn't actually tell if it was her walking behind you or not, because you figured that these lesser demons are playing tricks on you. So, being very cautious and once we're being very tempted to the idea that she is not actually with you, you turned around and she was dragged back into the realms of hell. So that's when you left, because there is no possible way you could get her back ever again, and you started singing once more, and thus bringing life to this tribe that you see in front of you.
That's a beautiful song, man.
And then they all look at you.
Can I roll a religion check to see if I know any like religious songs of any kind?
Sure, go for it.
Oh no.
Only
Oh no.
Are you fucking for real? Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, you're only checking to see if you know any songs.
Yeah, religious songs? Nah, you don't know. Wait, it's +5, not +4.
Is it +5?
Yeah.
You have my religion at +5?
Yeah.
Proficiency went up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Proficiency went up to +3, so yeah, it's +5.
Damn. Do I re-roll?
No.
Or you just gonna add one?
No. Just adding one. Just adding one. And you don't know any religious songs, but they're still looking towards you as if you should sing.
Surrounded by your glory. Feel my heart feel. Okay.
You're in the spotlight.
Hurry, before it gets awkward.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you
sorry.
got
Like this. I will just do my best to conjure up whatever song I can think of, trying my best to sing of the plants and how the sun.
Okay. Okay.
The
Make
sun cycles help them to grow.
Make-
I'll try my best to sing.
make a
about
performance check.
Dude, you
It better
fucked.
be.
No. /R. /R.
Oh, /R.
Okay. So
The people are entranced by your words.
so Aldor, this is not the best singing you've heard before, but this is the first thing you heard Cat singing, so I guess it's pretty good. And even though, like, you know, some of his pitches aren't as precise, like he keeps going up and down on weird occasions.
I'd like to assist and start playing the bagpipes.
Okay.
+5, right?
Do you have performance?
I have
No, it's +3.
+3.
Hey,
I have
Alvin, am I viewing this
Alright.
right now? Am I able to see all this going on or no?
Oh fuck!
Oh
No.
god, his bagpipes crushed with the.
Yeah. What? So Kaz, your voice starts to crack, and then Aldor starts playing the bagpipes, and holy crap,
If
does
he
it
plays them bad
sound?
enough- if he plays it bad enough, I'll sound good.
It sounds so bad. Like before, you know, he was hitting some notes that, and it's obvious that the bagpipe is broken. But this time, it sounds like he's putting too much lubricant in it, possibly from the alcohol. But when your song is over, everyone is looking at you in shock and awe, and then they start clapping
Yeah.
and smiling and cheering. And then Drangu will slam his hand on your back, Kaz, and he's like, "Ha ha! Even in this avatar form, you're still able to sing."
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
And
I
then,
still have a long way to go though.
and then he says, "Okay, stop the music, and the music will stop." And then he says, I believe it is time for the annual or the daily ceremony to sing to the souls. Now since you're here, Kazrangul, I'm sure more souls will come flocking to us. So please, into the tent.
I entered the tent.
So yeah, Larry, you would see all of this, by the way. Them walking in.
Oh, they're walking into the tent now? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just stay hidden.
Plague, you see them walk into the tent.
Oh, I guess I'll try to stumble my way over there.
All right.
Zion, are you smoking?
I am not.
I hear you smoking in the house, but you're not allowed to smoke on the premises anymore.
I will make my way toward the bonfire.
That's good.
That way.
Bonfire.
Wow, you really fleshed this one out,
I
man.
don't know where at, but I think the bagpipe.
Yeah, I took a lot of my time to do this, so please acknowledge my existence.
No, this is great.
Senpai noticed me.
Pretty good, God. Pretty
The
good.
senpai will step on your bento box.
Oh, this guy's fucked up. He ain't joining you guys.
Oh my god.
These guys aren't allowed inside. Yeah, I see
Oh,
these two.
rip.
Yeah, I saw these two. And there's also... Yeah. Alright, so Larry, you just saw all of them walk into this tent. And then shortly afterwards, you just hear like humming almost. But they're all singing in unison. And then they start chanting towards the souls. And you see that the bonfire, as the smoke rises up through the tent, it starts swirling around back and forth, weaving left and right, as the different pitches of the tones start singing. And then Goldran will say, "Please add your voice, Kaz." Drangul. Sorry, he has to say the whole thing. I have to.
Oh, start singing with them? Wait,
And
what?
then yeah, he wants you to start singing with them, basically.
I will just do some low hums.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
Okay, so yep, that happens. Standing around the bonfire are all females, excluding you two, obviously. On a scale of 1 through 20, I'll tell you how they are. So the G is a 5. The one G is a 5.
Wait, what are these numbers?
On a scale of 1 through 20, this is how attractive they look.
Oh boy.
It's not about the looks, Kaz. It's about what's inside of them.
What's gonna be
Blood
inside
and
of 'em?
guts and the skeleton.
What's gonna be inside of him?
Let's judge which is the most fertile.
Jesus.
Okay. So, red green, starting with red green, is a 14.
Oh, not bad.
Above her is 4.
Oh,
The first G is 5. Next one is 15.
Ooh.
Oh.
Next one after that is 19.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, it just slowly gets better. But this last one next to D is 18.
Oof. That good looking women.
Pretty
I hear Aldor just. Ooh.
So I can have one,
Oh.
right, guys? Buddy,
Wait, what'd you say?
I can get one too, right? Can I get two?
You
What
do
about-
you-
What about Mirai Plague?
Well, I'm telling you said that.
Wait, I concede to you.
I thought Plague was gonna be like, oh my god, is she here? So, yeah, they start singing.
Okay.
Yeah. Even the guys on around you are singing as well. You do see some of them are female as well, but these are by far the better ones.
Oh my god.
It seems to be that no, it seems to be like the lower one, the lower roles, can sing pretty fucking good compared to the people around you. So it's like they got the most appealing and the best voice for you.
Man.
So if you have to pick, who would you pick? Or if you want to pick, it's still your call if you want to pick or not.
You want to sit down and interview him?
Yeah.
Speed dating, you said, right?
I'm kind of leaning more towards the one that actually seems like a more fleshed out character.
It's your call, dude.
I'm sure they'll flesh out after you meet them.
This is very true.
Especially that 19 over there. I bet her eggs are huge.
I'm going to I guess I'll just like extend my hand to the tiefling.
Which one?
The one with the aura.
Okay. So you extend your hand out to her.
Wasn't she like a 4?
No, she was like a 15 or 14.
14. So she looks at you and she grabs your hand and she smiles. And
Wait, hang on, pause a second. Zia's just like, it's not about how they look. Wasn't she a 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she grabs your hand and smiles, and then she stands up with you, and then she starts singing to you in particular. And,
oh my god, that's adorable.
yeah, and she's singing about how amazing it is that you chose her, and that she was never expecting that she would be the wife that you've been missing this whole time.
Oh my god, what have I done? You son of a throne of lies! Do not say this.
No.
Yes, and then everyone is still singing. They seem to have noticed that you've chosen a woman, and are very happy, but it doesn't deter them from singing.
Kiss her.
Oh my god. It's too
And
soon.
then-
we've only just met.
She's your
And then
long-lost
Django will be right next to you and stop singing as everyone continues, and he's like, "I'm so happy that my daughter was good
Oh.
enough for you."
Why? We had to kill every last one of them.
and he says, if need be, you can return her back to the river in which she came from, so you can do whatever you see pleasing.
Oh my god.
eggs, Marco. The eggs.
Wait, what?
Because once more she and the ritual, or in the history, what was it, in the books,
The eggs, Marco, the eggs! Jesus.
Your wife was a water nymph.
yes, your wife was a water nymph in the
So you're saying all I gotta do is baptize her?
no, he's saying if you want to take her back to her home, you can do so.
Oh,
The fertilization process.
It's ceremonial. Just go with it. And
Yes. Have you ever seen Game of Thrones? Nothing is complete until the bedding.
Until the bedding, that's what they call it.
Yeah, and Larry, with you, you see a guard walk over and sees Plague's throw up and then smells it and then he throws up on it.
Why would he smell it? Jesus Christ.
He is so
If I
fucked
was
up,
it-
man. He is fucked up. Alright, alright.
Still just hide.
Okay.
I don't want to be seen.
Alright, so what are you doing, Kaz?
Oh man. Got kind of a risky idea. I will I will clutch my head a bit and say, a soul is here. A soul has returned. Oh my god.
and then they will start to freak out and open up.
I back away slowly.
So now
I
you have
will
a
move
pathway.
out. I will move out right onto the outskirts of the village, and I will just dig my hand into the soil as if I'm placing something. I'm really not.
Okay.
And then I will cover it back up.
At this point, people will start coming out, being curious what's going on.
The souls, they speak.
I walk back and I say, I'm still weak, as I'm still learning. This one will take a while.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god, the souls are actually returning. The boy who cried soul.
Okay. As Kaz returns and says that, he starts screaming and clutches his head and falls to the ground. As once more you can hear these yelling and screaming in your mind. You walk over, Chris?
Yep.
Alright. Drangu would walk over. This girl sprints over. Plague, you come over.
I can help him. I tried this earlier. I raise my hands to the sky and I say,
I'd like to stop Plague immediately.
the ancients lend me your strength.
Stop
And then
immediately.
I attempt to place my hands on his chest.
I'd like to stop him as he lifts his hands into the air.
Yeah, if you guys want to contest, go ahead, contest, man.
Oh my god, get test the fuck out of this guy! Gonna get his
Never underestimate the strength of the drunk man.
Never underestimate Aldor.
Gee, that's fucking
You- Natural 20. Let's see it. Ah, so close.
I just flick him on the forehead.
Wait,
And
Plague.
knock him over.
I fall over.
Oh, Plague does have +6. Holy crap, I did not know that. Holy shit.
I'm very
Aldor.
size.
Aldor, yours is +7. You fucked up. It doesn't matter. You won either way.
Oh!
It's okay. You won either way. Yeah, you forgot about the +3 proficiency.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways.
So Aldor, you stop him, obviously.
Whoa.
Yep. And then the female tiefling would be like, "What's wrong with him? What did you guys do?" And then Drangu's like, "Yes. What did you guys do? What is wrong with him?"
I lift my hands and I wave at my friends, and I just say, in a strained voice, I just kind of say, "It seems like some of the worst souls are getting in. We're
He's
coming.
becoming delirious.
Persuasion. Do this is deception actually. Deception check with advantage.
Okay.
So +3. Ooh, close. It's good thing I gave you that advantage.
But
Yeah.
that was 2d10s.
Wait, you have +3 deception.
Oh wait, you
Wait,
only
what?
did 2d10s,
Well,
2d20s.
Oh,
okay.
natural.
Yeah, okay, 2d20s, dude. Come on, 2d20s.
I thought I hit
Damn
the
it.
20 button.
No, you probably hit the
20
2, and then you were like, oh, I already hit. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that's even better.
Anyways, 19.
That's even better. No, it's 22. Okay.
He's
Yeah,
feeling
even-
22.
Shut up.
Okay, and then so Plague, you say that, and then Drangu's like, oh, It's probably his avatar form. He probably cannot handle the souls that come to him.
He hasn't surpassed the frailty of
And
his
then
form.
the tiefling would be like, "We have to do something. Quick, get him into one of the houses."
Quick, bring me more alcohol.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
So do you guys help him up to the nearby house?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I was supposed to decorate this, but I was like, it's too small to decorate. That's a very small house. Who's staying outside? Plague? Okay.
Uh-oh. My slender form could easily fit in there, but
Oh, okay, fine. So yes, Kaz is in pain. You've seen, you guys clearly seen this before. You believe it's the souls that are within him that are acting up. You guys know that he has souls in him. But you guys have withheld that information, and he is holding his head. He is clutching in pain.
Wait.
Actually, at this point,
Aldor, should we get the mask?
Kaz,
He
you
has
take
been wearing
you take 4 points of psychic damage.
Wait, is he wearing
I'll
the mask right now?
I'll
No.
take that off of my temporary.
Yeah, no, it's temporary hit points first. Temporary hit points are Symmetra shields, effectively, or Torbjorn armor. Yeah, effectively.
Anyways.
It is on him, but it's like, again, it's like lashed on him. You could just take it off, no problem. So it's easier for him to breathe and whatnot. But again, once more, they haven't seemed to take notice about the beak, even though it's been on his face this whole ceremony.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and remove the mask so they can get a better look at him.
Okay. So they'd ask you guys if this has happened before.
I think this makes the 3rd time it happens to my count.
Have I been around what happens? Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, you've been there.
Oh, I have?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You've been there once.
Okay.
But through our journeys accompanying him to these lands, it seems that the souls of the fallen that he has conquered have clung on to him with vengeance.
Then we must get them out.
I say aloud, it's the mask! It's the mask!
Do you say that?
I say that.
Oh, you say
You
that?
motherfucker.
And they'll be like,
Mask! You must mend it so it can properly take form upon his face.
It'll mend if they just take the spirits out of me, you fucking.
all right.
Let them take the spirits out of me! Let them get it out of me!
Does he respond or?
I'm trying to fucking get everything.
They also tend to fight like this quite often since they've met. So I tend to ignore them, but Kaz Drangul should be in the right on this.
So
Wait, was he saying that aloud?
yes.
Okay.
So, Drangu will look at the woman and says, "Fanel, please gather your other women, and we'll sing to get the souls out of him. In the meantime, I'll take this to one of my shamans and see if he can fix it up."
As I hold on to it, I believe it will solve itself. The mask itself is not an issue.
I disagree.
He's still drunk.
Oh. Can I make a Constitution saving to see if I'm actually still?
Oh no, you're fine. After that throw up, you're fine. It wasn't. It wasn't like the hardest shit. It was just like, oh my god, I can't hold this much in my belly.
Okay.
If you guys want, you guys can roll to see who they go with. Like, do they choose plague or do they choose?
What are we rolling?
Wait,
Just-
wait,
just
where
a-
are they
just-
taking us?
Just a D20, just a natural D20. No modifiers. It's
Where are
it's
they
because
taking it? Just a
no-
D20.
no. So
Alright.
yeah. So they're going with plague's idea, which is fix the mask and get singers.
Alright, fine.
So they go.
Naturally, they'll go with the more dashing character.
Yep.
Hey, Alvin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start making my way down here. I seen the commotion, like I heard the commotion.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start making my way.
Yeah. You do see the same woman come out, pull these beautiful women.
Hold on. Before, as soon as she leaves, I turn to Plague and say, "You son of a bitch! Zyzel's the one who killed the muse."
So, if I'm not mistaken, that mask isn't actually an actual totem of Zyzel. Even though it was a gift, it does not represent him.
If they even get a hint of Zyzel, we're fucked.
It's a good thing that this will not occur from the mash.
We don't know that. We take less risks. We take more precautions.
I have a
You
feeling.
could potentially fuck this over.
I have a good feeling, and even if things happen that way, I have weapons. Would you like one?
I give that disgusted, "You son of a bitch, what the fuck are you doing?" look at Plague.
Why you always gotta ruin things, Plague? What?
I am here to assist you. Nothing more, Sir Kaz.
Shut up, they're coming in.
No, they're not coming in. You guys hear singing from the outside.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay,
door.
So what's
Anyways.
the backup plan? What's the backup plan?
Help me carry
Do we
him
just
out,
run?
damn it.
There's
Yes,
only
sir,
one
that's our
way.
plan. I
Unless
can
you
carry him
run.
by myself.
Help me carry him, damn it, as I pick up Kaz and
Come,
start
friend.
carrying
Come,
him
friend.
out.
I'll fix you. You will
Kaz,
now,
make
soon
a-
you will have advantage on your relationship.
make a wisdom saving throw, Kaz.
Okay.
As you guys start to carry him, he starts twitching and wiggling, and it starts laughing really loud. You guys don't know why he's laughing. Make a history check. Aldor and Plague, make a history check.
Wait, can I just help him? Help him make his history check?
It does. It's the same thing, same effect.
Okay. Rip.
Yeah. So Aldor.
There's yeah.
Yeah. So Aldor, with that, he's laughing a lot like Richard from the prison, the cannibal. And you can clearly recall that Kaz was the one that killed him.
Hey, Plague, remember Bunny Man?
Yes, Richard, the human. Shut the fuck up!
As I point towards Kaz, remember Bunny Man?
Oh my god. He will eat us!
Don't overreact. Just let them do their thing if they can. Just
If it
be
comes down to
prepared
it,
now.
we must make him eat the eggs.
Shut the fuck up! Jesus Christ!
I'd like to thoroughly ignore Plague for the continuation of this adventure as I help carry Kaz out.
Okay, you put him in the center of the group, or you're walking away with him.
We're walking out into the group, and we're going to let them lead or follow. I don't know. I'm just helping him outside the door.
Okay, so I'd say you put them in the center of the group. Yeah, so Larry, you would see all of this, and you see that Kaz is like twitching and laughing very maniacally, and these women are singing to him in hopes that they can get whatever they can out of him. Yeah. Kaz is still laughing. You want to do anything, Larry, or are you just gonna watch?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try recalling, like, since I was secluded in a freaking library for a long ass time. I want to try recalling demonic possession.
Okay, go ahead. Roll with advantage.
Interesting.
Because you did read through it. Roll with advantage. So, again. Alright. So, you didn't know this man too well. But yes, it's obvious, or at least it's apparent, that he is being possessed by someone or something. This is not the man that you've met the first time.
That's freaking clear as shit.
Yeah, but it's like now, not like it's no. This is like he has lost the fight and he is gonna lose control. So in a sense, he's a ticking time bomb.
Oh god.
Jesus, this is the worst time for this to happen.
I'm gonna recall a way to actually like help him through this and like get him back to what he used to be.
So are you gonna reveal yourself, or are you just gonna try to recall this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try recalling him.
So the thing is that there are many symptoms of being possessed, and there are many different possibilities of becoming unpossessed. You need to know specifics, so you need to roll an investigation, but in order to do that, you have to get close enough to do so.
And can I still stay hidden?
No.
Surrounding him. All you hear is.
You know, I'm gonna move a little bit down here. But yeah, then I'm just gonna stay hidden and still just view this scene that's playing out.
All right. So as the singing commences, Fennel will kneel down and like caress Kaz's head in hopes that her touch can bring him back. And Kaz, you bite off her ear.
Oh my god!
Rewind a second.
I must call upon the ancients.
So what's up, Kaz?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you bite off her ear.
I am tackling and restraining
help.
Kaz.
You guys need to help me down. I'm gonna ruin everything. Please, God, help me. Oh my god.
And yeah, so Aldor, you restrain him.
Wait, is he, did he bite it off, and now is he eating it, or is it
Yes.
like Mike Tyson?
No, he's eating it. And she is not screaming in pain. She is saying, "If you want me, take me."
No, God, please.
But everyone else is still singing.
Emily, please.
God, what is happening?
Plague, help me restrain them, damn it.
Oh my god, what is happening?
I will. Like how is he positioned? Like with Aldor restraining?
Well,
like, are they on the
where
ground, or-
Aldor is clearly holding his shoulders down.
I will go and try to just like position my foot in the way where I can just get on his chest and kind of just force him down.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, so you're standing effectively. You're standing on him, right?
Jesus Christ.
All right, you're effectively standing on him, right?
With one foot, yeah.
Yeah. So let me. Where is it? Okay. So you're standing on him, and everyone's kind of like looking at you in shock and awe. But then noticing about what just happened, they're like, "Okay, yeah, you do you, bro." And they start singing once more. Kaz, make a roll. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Mhm.
Okay, come on.
All right. So, after consuming the ear, it is now inside your stomach. Yeah, you can taste the blood, and then you hear the laughing in your mind subside, just slowly fades away.
And as this is happening, as this is about to transpire, I want to put my hands up in the air. And now that I'm sober,
No. Plague. Back up, Plague. This is what he's hearing in his mind. And in real life, he is still struggling and flailing around.
I want to attempt to subside it because Plague believes that this works because he used it on Aldor.
Okay.
So I call upon the ancients, lend me your strength, as I slam my hands down on his chest.
Okay, so Kaz, again, as the voice subsides, it slowly fades, and like you can still hear laughing, but it's very, very light laughing now. And before you heard several different screams, but now you only hear one laugh.
You only hear, by the ancients.
Yeah, and then you hear by the ancients, and then slams on your chest. You play that?
Kaz Drangul, can you hear me?
You son of a bitch. I am the divine one. What happened?
So, I have saved.
I will fill you in on the details once we get you secured.
I sit up and look around.
Fennel would
Yeah, I'll
jump
take my-
on you and just hug you.
I hug her back. Do
Yeah.
I notice
Don't
that
bite off her other ear.
Do I notice that her ear is?
Okay, pick a side, left or right. Which side do you hug, per se? Like,
The
do
right
you lean
side.
your head? You lean
Well,
towards the right side?
Like looking at her left side.
You looking at her left side.
Her left side, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't notice the ear missing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so you're just hugging her at this point, and then she'll say to you, "Are you okay? You seem like a different person."
I'm not really too sure what happened.
I don't think whatever that was left. I think it just went back to sleep.
I don't know how long this power will last, but perhaps we can get to the bottom of this.
Plague, you're an idiot.
And then,
Wait.
do you need a place to rest? Would you like to rest? Would you like food? Would you like water? Anything?
I need some water to schlump.
And then she will she'll cup her hands in front of you, and she starts chanting an incantation, and she creates water in her hands.
Okay, that's fucking adorable.
Basically Aqua.
That's fucking adorable.
Create water is a spell.
Yeah, it is a spell. And then she pours it down your throat.
Oh my god, that's so cute. Jesus Christ.
and then she'll just say to you, "Do you need more?" And then she'll just make another batch.
Yeah, I'll just slurp a bit more.
I was gonna make it inappropriate, but no, this is serious. Just for shits and giggles, but yeah.
Anyways,
At this point, Drangu would return and be very happy that you are okay. And he would be like, you were a different person. We didn't know what was going on. We have reasons to, or my shaman believes that a soul was trying to take over your avatar.
Yes, in my avatar state, it seems to be very susceptible to the states of this world just as much as you are.
Then we will refrain from singing until you are free of this form, in hopes that souls do
That might
not
be
come
the-
frolicking to you.
Do you think you and your shamans could put your heads together and figure out a way to remove that soul that tried to overtake him?
One of us can try to mimic Kazran Gul, and in hopes that the soul will come to us. In which case, we will gladly give our life to ensure that Kazran Gul's safety is secured.
Wait, hang on. You guys are glitching out for me. Hang on.
All right, just
Wait,
tell. All right,
what?
better.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, so they said one of them can try to mimic you, try to sing like you, in hopes that the soul would be attracted to them, and thus they will sacrifice their own life to ensure that you are safe.
I don't believe that your singings to bring the souls has caused this to happen. This has happened before he has started singing here.
Well, then he must have sang somewhere else and attracted a soul there. If he has been traveling with you guys, he must have been singing.
Yes,
He-
yes, he has. Yes, of course. He is Kaz Drangul, of course. He is the natural singer.
Natural singer.
That I don't know anymore.
We have to keep the facade going, right?
Can I make a perception check to see if this is everybody that's here?
Yeah, go for it. You notice you notice a familiar high elf just like lurking around the tree, like, huh, what's going on?
I whispered to him, "Don't reveal me. I'm using my spell on this message."
Okay, he's whispering to you, "Don't you dare!"
If you'll excuse me, I need to relieve myself as I walk towards him.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I'm not standing on. I'm not holding Kaz down with my feet anymore.
Yeah, I figured too.
Yeah.
Getting
Be
an
more prepared next time, Kaz Ganjul. The ancient ones. We were lucky that they had pitied you.
So,
Someone just hit this man.
You-
Hit him.
For all you know, it could be real, Marco. You have no inkling.
I love inklings.
Anyways,
yeah, go ahead.
what the fuck is wrong with him? And I'm just gonna say that in like a quiet, like,
Oh my god, is that a buffalo?
like,
what?
Hello, soldier.
like,
What are you talking?
I'm playing
What?
Far Cry in the background. I was fighting this guy. This buffalo ran up and just smacked him, and Yellow just flew. Oh god! Now he's coming for me.
Anyways,
From the information I've gathered, it seems someone's vindictive soul has stuck to him and tried to possess him. You are gifted in the arcane. You wouldn't happen to know any way to exorcise this soul.
well, I do, but it would kind of be that I had to reveal myself, and I don't really know how these people would react to someone just coming out of the woods and saying, "Hey, I can help."
Well, you're at an advantage. They have cast comprehend languages on us, so they would not be able to understand you.
That's true. Do they speak Abyssal?
Bro, well, actually,
Um,
some of them are.
They
make
have
make a
understand
make an
language,
intelligence
comprehend
check.
language, right?
Make an intelligence check, both of you guys, Aldor and Larry.
With what is it?
Something in the wall.
How many languages do you know?
15 total.
Me?
So you
15?
got
Holy
9.
shit.
No, so
No,
we got
no,
we got
no,
a
no.
14 and a 15. No,
Yeah, I
yeah. He
But,
knows 5
I have
languages.
5 languages.
Yeah, Common, Elvish, Celestial, Draconic, Abyssal.
Oh, you know Celestial too? Wow, what a coincidence!
Yeah.
We can speak in tongues in front of Plague.
And then Plague would just be like,
the
"What?"
ancients to bless me with this language.
Yeah. So with your intelligence check, yes, you guys have heard of this before. This is primordial,
Okay.
but you guys don't know primordial.
Nope.
Well, that doesn't help.
If only there was some kind of primordial drake that also spoke Draconic.
Shut the fuck up.
You're not even near us. Well, you are, but we're talking separately.
Oh, wait.
So while they're talking,
Okay, no. I tell him to wait here as I return to the group.
okay. So while they were talking, Fennel will look at Drangu and says that I am one with him now, and it shows her right ear. And then he will like just like caress hers, and he's like, "What has he done to you?" And she's
one with Richard.
yeah, she was like, I believe it was my flesh that helped him come back to where he is now.
Are they blind? Did they not see the ancient power coursing through my hand?
And yes, Kaz, at this point you would notice the bloody ear, the bloody missing ear of this green and red tiefling.
You did this, Kaz.
You did this. Tidal waves, they. Okay.
Are you alright? Jesus Christ.
And then she'll say to you, yes, yes, I'm fine.
But you're bleeding.
Yeah, it's only a minor. Don't worry about
God, we need
It's only a
someone to help
flesh
you.
wound.
Cure wounds.
Jesus.
Cure wounds.
Oh, can I? Yeah.
You do
I'll
cure
use your
wounds?
fucking... Yeah.
Okay. So you reach up and you touch her on the side of the head. You caress that corner of the head, and then you cast Cure Wounds. You want to say anything while you're doing it?
Here, I'll do it myself.
And then what level?
I'll level 2.
Okay.
It's fucking ear bite.
All right. You don't have to roll for that, because I did the damage you did. Don't you don't have to roll for it. Right. So yeah, she smiles as the wound closes up, and she says, "Thank you, my love."
That's so fucking cute. Stop.
Yeah. And then everyone else now is looking at like what's going on. They're all very curious.
Can I return to the group now?
Yeah. As you return to the group.
Yeah, Drungu, I think I may have come across a solution. But I need you to disperse everyone back to their huts.
If they are worried about Kazdran Ghoul, I cannot stop them.
They are all appropriate to be worried, but I fear for their own safety in case this method may go sour.
Are you? Let's see. Make a persuasion check. Unless you get a natural
Waiya.
1. Okay.
Hey,
You're right. If it's for the safety of my people, then so be it. Everyone, return back to your homes. Guardsmen, make sure no one comes out. We must have this place secure for Kazdran Ghoul.
Fennel may stay, seeing how she is the leader of your priestess and his wife.
Yes, I was just about to mention that. So yeah, everyone scatters, and the guards will make sure that they stay here. So the guards aren't here either, except even these guys. So right now you guys are alone. So if you guys want to do anything,
So Jangu, Fennel, and us, right?
yeah, and Goldrun.
And Glitch. How long does message last?
Message lasts, I believe, a minute to be able to
It's
reply.
been more than that. And it's been more than that. Okay, so I'll look back towards where our
Oh, 1 round. Sorry.
oh.
So 6
Anyways.
seconds.
So I'll look back towards him, our elfish friend who has he actually introduced himself yet? I can't
No.
remember.
Yeah, he has not.
I'll look.
Still haven't.
I'll look.
He's
I'll
the
look back towards him and try to motion my head to tell him to come out.
he's the saucy of the group.
I'll come out now. After viewing all this, finding it very fucking entertaining.
All right.
Hey, you don't get to see demonic possession up close all that much. Might as well enjoy it.
Enjoy. Yeah, thanks. Great, man. Appreciate it.
So you say that out loud.
No.
No, I don't.
It's okay. He doesn't comprehend languages isn't active on him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But no, but you guys would understand. That's what I'm saying. You guys would understand that.
Yeah.
And actually, technically, they'd be able to understand them. They just, he can't understand them. So that's why I asked. Can't. So you don't say that.
Celestial.
You don't say that out loud. Is that that's my question?
You don't.
I'll say it out loud in celestial.
Okay. They all look at you and say something that you can't understand. Kaz, Plague, Aldor. They say, "Are you saying that our god is a demon? Are you
No.
becoming inferior to us? How dare you mock Kazdran Ghoul?
Jangu. He means that it's not the god's avatar is possessed by a demon, not him being a demon himself.
It is Richard, the humanoid bunny.
Is what?
It is Richard, the humanoid bunny.
Yeah. Yeah. The guy that you guys killed in the prison. Yeah. 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 I hope you guys remember him.
Yeah.
How could I forget?
As he sat on you and ripped off your mask.
He's back with a vengeance.
Anyways,
So make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
me.
Aldor.
Shit. Let's see. 5.
Alright. Alright. You've protected Kazdran Gold this long. I can trust you with this.
Please. And I motion for our friend to come closer so he may investigate what the hell is going on and possibly know how to stop it.
Alright.
So
Alright.
I'm gonna start my investigation/examination.
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
What's
Oh my
going
god,
on.
it's a Wolverine. Jesus Christ.
Stop.
Huh?
Stop. We're playing D&D, damn it.
It's just
For
so
real.
HD.
So I'm gonna examine. I'm gonna ask him basic questions. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, so
"Oh,
Yeah, just roll, damn it.
yeah, make an investigation check. Roll a d20 plus
Basic
3.
questions, like in
So
Blade
18.
Runner.
So asking around, even talking to Kaz. Kaz, do you reveal anything about the screams and everything?
No.
Now that we've said demonic possession,
Yeah.
Who's around us? My wife is here.
Everyone that you know of is here, pretty much.
wife, tribe leader, and us. And Goldron.
I tell them it might happen when I took in that soul to plant.
All right.
Yeah.
So there is a soul. Do you
that's
tell
not
do you,
really
do you tell them about the screaming? Is my question.
About the screaming? No, I
Yeah.
don't say nothing about the screaming.
Okay, just making sure. So just examining what you can see. You obviously can see the flesh still in Kaz's teeth. Some skin
Jesus
still
Christ,
still hanging
dude.
there. Yeah.
So,
And
I'm
you
gonna
can
open up a message channel between me and him and ask him, like, why is this happening and how did this happen?
you do realize that message is vocal, right?
Only the two of us can do.
Message is a whisper.
Yeah, but it's still vocal.
Wait, is
Actually,
comprehend
mind.
language still a
Hold
thing going on?
Hold on.
Comprehend language is only for you guys, not for Whisperin. The L. L is unaffected by comprehend language. Yeah, I know it's
They
a
can
whisper.
understand him, but he can't understand.
Them. Yeah, he can understand you guys, just not understand them. I know comprehend message
Okay, I
is
see
a
what you
whisper,
mean.
but it is
I see
vocal,
what you
which means that people around you would still hear it if they have a high enough perception check.
He's still gonna do it, and
Yeah, if you want to try to hide it, yeah.
Find out exactly what is going on, because if he's just giving me, if you're giving me a half-ass answer, I can't help you.
Well, I don't want to give you a full answer. They're fucking listening, and it's not. It's like
can I tell that they sort of don't want to do shit?
Well, I was gonna keep talking until you guys rudely interrupted me, but with the investigation, obviously you can tell that he did bite her. It seems as if that his teeth kind of just sharpened at the moment of the bite, which is why he was able to cleanly rip it off so easily. Yeah. So in a sense, he is also changing form in a sense. So this is that kind of possession. With that knowledge, obviously, one way is to get the soul out. But it's gonna be a hard fight, especially for this guy who is possessed. He has to fight him out.
And no one else can actually help him fight it out.
Are you
With
saying this aloud?
with your intelligence check, you guys can assist him doing certain rituals. You haven't heard this tribe in per se, but you do know that there are some rituals that allowed participants to help the person possessed, in a sense. You don't know if their singing or anything will help, but you do know of a way.
Okay, so
let's execute it.
I'm gonna turn to Aldor because that's the only guy that I truly know out of this group, and I'm gonna tell him everything that I've just figured out and learned. And then I need a ritual to be performed so that we can help fight out this spirit that is within this dude. I don't know his name, so.
My name's Kaz.
How dare you not know Kaz Drangul?
Please, Dangu.
Sorry, I just met him. I've been in seclusion.
Actually, you wouldn't hear that. Sorry, I'm so sorry. You wouldn't hear that. You're not affected by it. You would just hear blibber blabber from him, like just.
Oh, sweet.
Please, Dangu. He has met Kaz Drangul.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. What?
Remember, you don't have iTunes anymore because it keeps saying my payment, payment information unavailable. Payment information is currently unavailable. Please try again. But it keeps popping up, which is annoying, and I'm trying to stop that. But it's.
Well, do you have money?
On my correct PayPal, so they changed it.
Do you have money in the PayPal?
No, but my
somebody
card's
uses
connected
PayPal.
to it.
Oh, that's probably a reason then. It's because there's no money in the PayPal. That pretty much sounds like it.
Probably, but no, they won't even let me go change the information.
Don't know.
Huh.
Alright, so what's going on?
Dongu, I fear that whisper wind might be our best chance of saving.
You don't
Kaz
even know
Drangul.
me.
I do know your name though,
Wait, how do you know my name?
because we sailed together.
Yeah, we sailed together, but I didn't tell you.
He still
Okay.
hasn't introduced
Yeah, you did.
himself.
He
Uh-huh.
introduced himself.
I'm sure he did.
Whatever.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Just
Yeah,
make it
of course,
easier,
I do.
please. Just make it easier. Everyone knows each other's names.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, I fear that whisper wind might be the best chance that we have of saving Kaz Drangul. For I fear also that the ancient ones are getting tired of my pleas.
I would like to take this moment to backhand Plague.
I will attempt to dodge.
Go for it.
Is this a dexterity saving? Or...
Yeah, contest of dexterity save versus athletics. Oh!
Oh, you slippery motherfucker. Next time.
Yeah, so he just whoosh, dodges out of the way, finishes his sentence.
You do realize that Plague really does believe.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
yes.
understand.
Yes, we understand this. We understand
That's
this.
why.
But they also know you are a fucking idiot.
2 successful saves.
Alright.
How long can you keep this up?
So,
As long as the ancient ones decide that I am worthy of their power.
Drangu would say, "Alright, I've already dispersed my men and my members. I know a place where will be safe. It is abandoned and no one seems to go inside of it. If you guys want a safe place."
Okay, so what requirements do we need to perform this ritual, Whisperwind?
I'm gonna recall.
Yeah.
The
Some incense, maybe possibly a sacrifice, a nice place to
What?
rest. If anyone that is trying to help the possessed, they will have to be incapacitated during the ritual, meaning that their mind will be melded together more or less.
Oh, I back up a little bit.
Like you're effectively sending your soul into Kaz to help him
Okay.
fight and thus your body becomes a shell. So the ritual is to make a circle and protect your body from other spirits to come into your body and take over your body while you are helping someone else.
All right, so I'll tell Dangul to gather his most trustworthy of his tribe that are strong in their minds to assist us with this.
I have a wife.
You haven't completed the betting process.
Yeah, and she would say that she would gladly help, give up her life even if it means to protect Kaz. So, let's see. I'm sorry, I cannot. If I was to get my men and to help Kaz with this, I would leave my village unattended and threaten to the invaders on the shoreline.
I agree.
Then we shall commence it within the village, in the center hut.
All right.
With your permission.
No problem. Wait, I got it. Oh God, yeah. Boom. All
So
right.
how many priestesses do we have helping
So
us?
let's see, we got D over here. Kaz right here. Plague right here. Kaz in the middle. D over here. Goldron's just gonna be like watching. He's just honestly curious about what's going on. You guys are getting 4 guardsmen.
Oh, the guards are the priests.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, some of them are priestess. Sorry, I was only using the G's because they're easier to follow. But yeah, I forgot it's priestess that you requested for, which is a lot better. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
All right.
So you guys have all this. Takes about an hour for Larry to, or for Whisperwind to prepare the ritual. So would you guys like to do anything until then?
Can I change a spell?
You need a long rest or a short rest for a spell change?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's a
It
long
should
rest.
be a long rest, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Damn it.
Because you have to prepare your spells, right? Or is that just me?
No, he has to. Yeah, he has to prepare.
Damn it.
I
That's
don't.
messed. I was gonna switch one out for bless, but oh well.
Yeah. So, anyone else doing anything, or are you guys just gonna chillax?
Chillax.
Let's help relax for now.
Resting.
All right. So, after an hour goes by, the ritual is commenced. Who's going inside? And also, this fight might drag on a bit. Plague, do you want us to just stop here before the fight?
You know what? I was already going to Plague would like to he more so wants to spectate the arcane power.
Xeon, you can call out of work and just keep playing with us.
He doesn't believe the ancients can help with this.
The ancients can help with just a simple phone call.
Call to the ancients. Tell them that you're not coming to them today.
Not only does
no.
Plague want to inspect the arcane power that will be commencing in this what's about to transpire, he also believes that if push comes to shove, he will not be properly be able to call upon the Ancient One's strength inside of Kaz's mind.
So you're gonna stay out.
Yes.
Okay. So as of right now, it's only Aldor and a couple of priestess.
I'll go too.
You're the one channeling the ritual.
Oh, great.
Does that sound good? I mean, Kaz, obviously you're going to be there, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Does not Frostborn work within the spirit realm, even though I don't have it?
You've never been in the spirit realm.
I guess we'll find out.
Kaz, if you need my help when you're under, twitch your right hand, and I will know.
What? That's so vague, though.
I'm telling you exactly what to do to twitch your right hand.
All right.
Right, but like, Yeah,
we're
but, like,
going.
what if,
Get out of
like,
here.
you're
Get
the-
out of here, cuck. Get out of here. Go
All right,
to work.
all right, Kaz. I'm gonna throw something
yeah.
at you.
Uh.
What is in your mind?
What do you mean?
How would you describe your mind?
What is your memory palace?
I don't understand.
Hey,
the question.
As-
Okay, so you know in Fallout 4 when they go into the mercenary dude's mind, what are they going to find in your brain? In your
Oh
mind?
my god.
Yeah.
Lots of Zyzel.
So we got Marco. We
Oh
got
my god!
Chris.
Jesus Christ! You cannot let the priestesses live. They will believe that they are just casualties.
And Blue is wife. Blue is wife.
Oh god.
My wife.
You're going to
My
have to
wife
kill
got-
your wife.
No, god damn.
Stop. Don't listen to the idiot.
Just tell me,
You're
just
the one that brought it up. Holy shit.
like, do you want there to be a mountain, or do you want to just be like a clean white slate?
Oh,
Hell, do you want it to be in the red light district with all the whores?
no. Okay. In my mind,
The
What would be in
hometown
there?
that you grew up in before it got burned.
it would be, wait, let's see here. It would be, let's see here. Wait, hang on, let me look at my,
Hey,
Your
hey,
background.
yeah, my background and whatnot.
Hey, Alvin.
It would be it would be in like a temple I grew up in, like, cause apparently when I was a kid, this priest took me in and he taught me to like the finer things of life.
That's right.
So
Alright.
so it'd be in like a
What?
nice high scale temple of some kind.
The Temple of
Ooh.
Zyzel. Yeah.
Damn.
This is your mind.
Yeah, yes.
All right. So Larry, you had a question?
I was just wondering, since I'm doing this ritual, could I change a couple things about the landscape in this, or no?
I'll say I'll give you a chance to.
Oh yes, give me that high roll, baby. Oh my god.
Do I have to roll for this?
Yeah, you would have to roll on certain occasions, but as of right now you cannot, because this is
Okay.
yeah.
We're setting up.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You know these are just some desks.
It's game.
Pews.
Kaz is in the center. Up front there's an altar.
For a tribute.
And you guys see
God.
a large vulture just like standing up proud, wings tucked in, beak in the air, looking towards what seems to be the sky. Above you, you see a large mural telling the story of Zyzel, more or less. Once more, she is female, not male. And the only reason why she was talking to Kaz in a male voice was because her voice is so incomprehensible, she has to speak in a way that Kaz can understand.
So, speaking of that mural, is that story up there?
Of her killing the nymph? Yes.
We might be fucked once we get out, but we'll figure it out, right?
We'll figure this out.
So, moving this around a bit. So, looking at Kaz, you see Kaz, very, very small. He's like halfling size small.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
But Kaz, you see them like as if nothing's changed.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you see Fennel, and she's like, I was expecting something different for our lord. Is that?
Must because this is how his avatar grew up.
You grew up as a...
Good comeback. I was thinking the same thing.
You grew up with Zyzel?
Your baby form is just coughing a storm.
I was brought in off the streets when I was very young by a man who took me in and
Taught me to
brought
fight.
me up.
You know,
I
the
wouldn't be alive.
gods.
I wouldn't be alive now if it wasn't for this man.
You know how the gods love to play whimsical fates on the lesser ones, even if they are. This must have been another of their long-planned games.
This doesn't make sense. Why? Why did you come to us? If you knew what Zyzel did to me.
Something has just dragged me here. I'm not honestly sure why.
It's what Zyzel must be possessing you.
Plague, you're not here.
Shut
The other
your
one.
fucking mouth.
You guys hear from the ancients?
Oh, I can't. No.
No. So she would just like kind of like cover her right ear for a moment, and she just seems very, very confused. And then the other priestess will come and like surround her and like comfort her a bit.
I'll go ahead and start walking towards Kaz.
And once
Baby
more,
Kaz.
he is very small. Yeah, as Aldor walks closer to you, Kaz, he is slowly but surely getting much larger than you.
As I extend my hand towards him.
His hand is
Hey,
about the
bud.
size of your face.
Did you get taller, my dude?
Just grab my hand. Come on. I'll help
Alright.
you fight through this.
I take his hand.
Okay. Here's the hands. No homo, right?
No homo.
This is debatable.
Okay.
I have a wife.
It's bromance.
Yeah.
All right. So you take his hand, and yeah, you have him. Yeah, you move down, and yeah.
So we just sit. We just wait.
I just want
We're
to see.
not
if you
sure
can
what's
do it,
going to
I guess.
happen. We've never
So-
done this before. Do I have any weapons on me?
Looking on you, it seems that your attire has stayed with you, but it seems much lighter, in a sense that your AC means shit in here. Basically, basically you have 11 AC because it's only your dexterity modifier.
So I do not have a weapon on me.
No, you do not. And Kaz, you have 11 AC as well. Actually, no, you have less than that. You have 6 AC because of your
my
size.
God.
Because of your size.
Oh no.
So
Can I change things in my own mind?
you can try.
Interesting.
What do you want to do?
No, I was just asking as a question.
Okay.
I had no ideas yet.
Okay. So you guys start hearing the laughter from Richard once more. It seems to be echoing all around you guys. And he says, "Ha! You guys think you guys can just take me out like that? No. You left me stuck in here for God knows how long. And I was getting hungry, so I ate whatever was here."
No, this is Final Fantasy.
So, in a sense, to give you long story short, he got very hungry and ate the souls that you have also killed. He ate every soul that was in your body, which is why souls just suddenly disappeared. Well, the screams just suddenly disappeared until there was one single laughter, which is him, because he
You
ate
did
them
half
all.
my work for me, Richard.
And then he says, "Yes, and now it's time for desserts." And then
Oh, dessert.
I wish
thought you said
to
dessert.
cast.
I was like, what?
I want to cast heroism on Kaz.
Okay. At this point, roll initiative.
Hey, Alvin.
Hmm.
Hey, did you get that message I sent you?
Yeah, I replied back. Let's see, heroism is a first level spell. Okay. And let's see, immune to fear, gain spellcasting ability.
Gains
Right,
so
temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier, which is
6.
6. Okay, they do not stack. So
Alright,
so
I'm just there for the bravery and immunity to fear,
Yeah.
you know, and the mind and shit.
yeah. So the vulture of Zyzel starts cracking its head, like turning and jaggering in different directions, and then looks down at all of you guys, and then the large vulture of Zyzel just plunges down to the ground, stands up firmly, and then slowly molds into this very, very large bunny. Yes.
Oh my god.
Don't you go to iTunes later today and eat a beers at something?
Yeah, sure. So, initiative was 14 for Aldor. That was it.
Kaz, roll.
Oh, boy.
Initiative.
But you said yeah,
Hey,
sure, without complaining.
Hey, Alvin.
Yeah.
Since I'm doing the ritual, am I seeing all this, or am I just?
You're seeing all this.
Wow, everything I type.
Okay, I
Oh.
really
Oh.
want what I said before to pop up.
Oh god. Yep. Tiny Kaz doing tiny things.
Yeah. I was gonna say that.
Okay, so let's see.
Big
You got
Kaz.
3. Aldor got 14. So it's like this. And I'm gonna just roll like this. /GR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5D20. Ah, lucky you. Richard got a fucking natural 1. Oh, he is fat, so. There we go. Okay. So, Aldor, what are you doing?
Did heroism go through before initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tell Kaz, this is your fight. We are here to help, but you must be the one to vanquish him. You must believe in yourself.
But I'm tiny.
You're imbued with bravery at the moment. you are
I feel
feeling.
inspired.
Yeah.
You'll never defeat the human spirit.
Your wife is here next to you. One of your
You'll
best
never
friends are
defeat
here.
God. You'll
And
never win.
And I'll use that bonus action to give him Shield of Faith.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Shield of Faith. They're both concentration
+2.
spells. They're both concentration
damn it.
spells.
Okay, never mind.
So you're just gonna stay where you are?
I'm going to stand by his side.
Okay. And she will come over. And let's see. Oh wait, she's. Oh fuck. Oh wait, I have this. Hold on. I was not expecting this fight to happen. Okay. She is this one. Okay. Yep. It's okay. Luckily, I've made her stats. All right.
Nice.
So, she will come up next to you, Kaz, and say, Zyzel or not, you are still my husband.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can he get several inspiration die?
yeah, no, she's getting a bardic inspiration.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So as a bonus action, a creature within 60 feet can hear me gets an inspiration die, maximum of 1 for 10 minutes. The recipient can add it to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. In addition, can be done after seeing the d20 roll, but not before knowing the outcome.
Okay.
So, what is the?
So you roll your d20, and if you don't think it's enough, you can add the
the-
extra die.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
1d6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So an additional 1d6.
Yeah, my wife's a bard.
Yep. And then that was a bonus action. So, as a main action, she will. Oh no, yeah, damn. She will try to cast this spell. Let's see. And she starts singing this lullaby. And then Richard's like, I'm not tired yet. As she tried to cast sleep on him.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's surprising.
Yep. And then these others will walk up in front of you and just start fucking casting vicious mockery. They're saying how bad he is, how ugly he is, and everything.
Oh no!
Let's see, there's 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he says to them, "Sticks and stones, my ladies." What are you doing?
He's hiding it very well.
What are you doing, Kaz?
Alright. I am going to cast Ray of Sickness. What?
Imagine your Warhammer.
No. Just tell. What are you doing, Kaz?
I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness. And I'm
Okay.
gonna cast it at. Wait, let's see here.
You can cast that second level if you want.
I'm gonna cast it at level 3.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So
So
I'm gonna.
4d8, right?
Yep.
Yep, 4d8.
Alright.
And then I must make a roll to see if it succeeds. Right. Oh no, you make a ranged spell attack.
Oh, okay.
1d20. And then I make a constitution saving throw. Okay.
Oh no.
4 plus 6 is 10. That hits. Because he's so fucking large.
Okay.
So 4d8.
Alright. Oh,
48
I almost.
or-
My keyboard's acting up, and I almost hit 44 d8.
Ooh, damn.
Wait, Zeon, you're still here.
Alright, so he's
Seriously?
No.
Oh,
Here.
you still
I
have
can't afford
time.
to call out.
he starts coughing a lot, and he's like, "Oh, this tastes disgusting." And yes, he shrinks in size, and Plague, you are now your average size.
Make ass.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna I need you 3. I need these 4 to make strength saving throws. Or athletic or acrobatics. Or strength or dex, whichever one you choose.
Wait, what?
Make it strength
I'm
or
sorry,
dex
what?
saving throw.
Yeah, what?
What
Just make
happened? I disconnected.
Richard is tackling all 4 of you guys. Make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Ugh.
Make it what?
A strength or dexterity saving throw.
Let's see here.
Strength.
Let's see here.
23.
10.
Well, was that strength or dex?
Strength.
That was strength, mine.
Okay. Okay. So that's that. Lady in front dies. As
Oh no.
as Aldor, Marco, and your wife is holding him at bay. But you guys will take 2 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. You guys all succeeded.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys are fucking fat. Oh look, your temporary hit points are gone, Aldor.
No!
I still have 4 temporary.
I know.
Yeah!
So
All I hear is Zeon in the back. Oh my god.
So at this point, a book would fall and hit Richard in the head, and it opens up in front of you, and it's a book describing how to get the fuck out if you need to. Written by Whisperwind.
And we read this in 6 seconds.
No, I'm just saying it's there. If you guys want to get out, you guys read it. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
it's like the Matrix. You know, you open the phone book
okay.
and you just get
Okay,
inside.
okay.
All right,
Alright.
all right. So to give a brief example on where the fuck it is. Oh, there it is. Aldor, what are you doing?
Does an unarmed strike count as a melee weapon hit?
Yes.
Nice. As I'll go ahead and I'll do a nice uppercut to Richard.
All right, make a roll.
Is that +6 or +7?
This one is just strength. You're not proficient in punching, so +4.
Okay. Yeah,
All right,
I think I got him.
Yeah, that hits pretty hard. So you deal 5
And
points of damage to him.
And I'll
I'll go ahead and put Divine Smite in that.
Alright, so 2d8.
Yeah. 2d8.
So 11 points of damage. So,
Nice.
You don't
yeah.
belong here.
Richard just, Aldor just, sure you kid, as this bright light appears from his hand, just slamming him into the face. And Richard just laughing like, ha 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 ha, you're not gonna win this one. And then your wife's turn.
As you must be the one to vanquish. Believe in the Aldor that believes in you.
You'll never defeat the human spirit. You'll never defeat God. You'll never.
Since I succeeded in that strength check, do I have to roll for concentration? For heroism?
Oh, yes.
Oh, hey, Plague, if you have any suggestions on what I should throw in at them, that would be great.
It's Constitution saving throw.
I haven't done this.
Constitution saving throw.
What did I roll for concentration?
Yes, Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Saving throw. Oh, okay. 14.
Yep, you're good. So it's your wife's turn. And
Be safe.
yep. And she would start yelling, saying, "Get away from him!" As you guys see this familiar spells. Shatter. He's big enough that she could put it behind him, and yeah. Oh, he succeeds. So, in which case it deals 3d8s. 6 points of damage. As you guys hear like glass shattering behind him. Okay.
Ooh.
Yep.
I remember that one.
Yeah. The other two will run to the side. And let's see, no one's damaged because of temporary hit points. Wow. God damn it. Oh, well.
Never defeat the human spirit.
Well, they will cast a vicious mockery again. One succeeds. So it deals 1d4 psychic damage and has disadvantage on his next attack roll. 3. Yeah. So you hear one being like, "You fat ugly freak." He's like, "Hey, I'm not fat. I'm only big." And you're like, "Yeah, big. That means you're compensating." And that's the one that got him.
In our other game we're playing, someone did the same thing, and he's just like, "Your dick's small," and the guy was like, "Oh no."
All right, Kaz, what are you doing? You still have the bardic inspiration.
I know. I'm going to hit him.
And you're
once
brave.
more.
You're very fucking brave.
I'm going to hit him once again with Ray of Sickness with my last level 3 spell slot.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and roll.
Roll for it.
You want to use your bardic inspiration on it.
Does that work for attack rolls?
Any roll.
Wait.
Any roll.
Until after you...
No.
I think. No,
So-
isn't it just like an ability check, right?
No, it's any roll. So let me read it. Let me read it once more. So as a bonus action, a creature that you can hear gets this. For 10 minutes, the recipient can add it to one ability check, attack roll, which is what you're doing, or saving throw. In addition, this can be done after seeing the d20 roll. Oh,
So he can roll first,
yes.
then decide.
So do you want to add?
I'm gonna add.
Okay. So roll a d6. Oh, this is going to be
Okay.
clutch. This is clutch. One of this clutch. So that does not hit.
What?
Because of him shrinking, it's harder to hit him now.
but he's like fucking.
Yeah,
anyways.
before it was 10. Now it's something else.
Well, I'm telling you right now, it's not 11. It's lower than.
Yeah.
It's
So you
lower than 21.
You feel the power from your wife seeping into you, and you just yell at Richard to get the fuck away, and he just dodges it out of the way, just barely, just very barely. I'll tell you right now, barely dodges out of the way, and he's like, "Don't feed me with that shit. That was disgusting." As he is, yes, still sick. So this next attack will have double disadvantage due to being poisoned and getting mocked.
Yeah.
So first off, he'll chuck the book away from him. I'm gonna roll a d8 for that. 1, so flies this way. And then he's gonna attack Kaz, being the one that he wants to take over. Okay. That -5 is -1, so...
Oh my god, I heal a hit point.
No. So he just completely misses you. You remind him how small he actually is, and he's just like, "Oh, shut up! No, that's a lie!" And
yeah, I forgot he's tiny now.
yeah, he's just getting smaller, but he's still towering over you guys.
Wow.
Aldor, what are you doing?
Sorokin!
Again. Yep, that hits. Are you dumping another one?
No, I'm trying something different. Oh no, yeah, I'm going to dump the same one.
Okay.
So
So 5 and 2 d8s. 12, 17. Okay. So
hold on. I gotta double check it. Okay, yeah.
that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to move?
No, we're staying right here next to my buddy. We're
All
going
right.
to make it through.
All right. So your wife. Let's see. Yeah. Damn. I had so many other things planned, but you have Aldo with you.
Yeah, Aldo.
So let's see.
What exactly is spell attack bonus?
So that is, I believe, your proficiency plus your charisma.
Right.
So yeah, that's
Cleric?
it. Or for clerics, yes, I believe, or it's wisdom. Might be wisdom.
Cleric
so,
is wisdom.
Yeah, cleric is wisdom.
Yeah, it's wisdom. So right now I have +6.
Oh, what do I add that to?
Whenever you make an
your spell
attack roll.
attacks.
Yeah, whenever you make an attack roll for spell.
Oh.
Yeah, and then sometimes it goes for like cantrips too.
Are
But
you serious? I haven't been adding that this whole time.
yeah, don't worry. I've been adding it for you. Don't worry.
Oh.
I got you, fam. I got you.
Oh, cool.
So, oh yeah, sorry. I was reading this. There we go. Okay, what is this?
Oh, Alvin.
Yes.
Is that 3?
Okay.
The movie.
No. She will know better. Damn it. Oh, here's a good one, because I forgot they're higher level than you guys.
Of course.
So, she starts chanting. And she says to you, Kaz, "You're the one that must defeat him. So is this the least I can do?" In hopes that you can. And shoof, Kaz, you disappear. You are invisible.
Oh my god.
And then once more, vicious mockery. 1 succeeds.
Yeah.
Dealing 2 points of damage. It's pretty mediocre, but yeah. Alright, Kaz, what are you doing? You are invisible. You have greater invisibility on you, which means that you can attack, and you can and won't break the invisibility.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hit him with Ray of Sickness level 2 then.
Okay, advantage.
Yeah!
Yes, that hits.
Yeah! Alright. Now let's see here.
That makes it 3, 4, 3.
3d8 plus 6.
All right.
Oh!
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yeah!
And he shrinks, and Kaz gets slightly bigger. But oh, Aldor, you would feel this.
He just slightly moves. You're just like, you just gently get like, oh, thanks, touch me.
You doing anything else?
Um.
Oh, he has to make a Constitution again. Okay, god damn it.
Okay, nope, that's all.
He's coughing up blood.
Yeah.
And he'll run towards this one and says, "Stop making fun of me!" And falls and breaks the chair behind her. God fucking damn! That time it was a natural 1. That time it was a natural fucking 1. I was like, "You fucking kidding me?" Yeah, and Larry, if you ever wanted to add anything, or Kaz even, if you wanted to add anything, just tell me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You're very brave. You're a lot bigger now.
You're invisible too.
So, Alvin, I sent you a message.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you sent me 3.
Yeah. Kind of messed up on his name.
Yes, roll. Roll for that. No, does not go through. Alright, Aldor, what are you doing?
There's a big thing right next to me, which I'll assume is Kaz.
Since he just went invisible.
Yeah. Is that broken?
Yes, it is. It's a broken
Okay.
bench.
No, it's a broken bench, so I'll just go right here then. Say, come on, bunny man! And I'll go ahead and punch him again.
Okay.
Ah! Oh. Whoops. I missed.
Yep, that does not hit.
I missed.
You kind of step on the shrapnel and you're like, ooh, jeez.
Owie.
Okay.
Owie.
Station. So then it's now her turn. Actually, does this? Well, actually, you get advantage. He's on the floor. Sorry, he tripped and fell.
Oh, that's right. I gotta walk back to my computer now. Yeah, I'm gonna kick him while he's down.
Yep. Waka! Dealing 5 points of damage.
Hold on. I still got some spell slots. This is a divine kick.
It's okay. Divine kick. All right. He is crying a lot. It hurts. It hurts so much. And then your wife will get closer just a tad bit. Let's see. Did I notice? No, they don't notice.
Why does this music seem familiar?
Because
It sounds like Pokemon. But it's
So-
not Pokemon.
so she would start speaking to him. If you know what's good for you, you'd stay down and let my husband kill you. And he went, okay, I'll be right here.
Is this that one thing that I think it is?
Suggestion?
Oh, I thought it was like guys or something.
No. At this point, you'd get some bardic inspiration, Aldor, from the priestess. They'll back up a bit. This one will get closer. Since this one cannot see you, it'll hope that you can hear it, and will pray to Lord Kazran Gul. Hear my words and let it inspire you. What are you doing, Kaz?
Yeah. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
All right. Guess who's getting that ray of sickness? Just regular ray of sickness, though.
All right, this one is with disadvantage because he's prone. Unless you want to get
on me or on him.
On you. Unless you want to get up right next to him.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll use my movement points. Oh, you
Okay.
can't see me, so why not?
Yeah. All right, so now you have advantage. Yeah, that's
Alright.
that's all your second levels. If I'm correct. Yeah, because you cast
No,
cure
this one,
wounds.
yeah, this one I'm casting at level 1.
Oh, okay. So you have.
Yeah, because I already used all my second levels.
Okay.
Oh, +6.
+6.
Yeah.
No. +6 goes to the D20 roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So
Oh,
in total you rolled a 22 with that. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So, yeah, so
Damn.
11.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I get you.
One. And he shrinks even further, and Aldor, you get pushed again. He goes into the fetal position,
Can I step on him yet?
and we'll try to break out of it. Nope. All right. I'm assuming Aldor is just gonna try to fucking punch him again. Curb stomp him. I'm just gonna roll for him. Oh, there he is. Yep, that hits. D8s.
I can't finish it. Not this time.
Oh, okay, so, okay. So yeah, so 5 points of damage then. And he is crying like a little bitch. At that point, she would cast silence on him.
We don't want your pity.
So let's see, it's a 20-foot radius. So it's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Ah! Oh no, I can't select the circle. Oh no, I fucked up. I can't select the circle.
Oh my god.
There we go. There we go. Just like this. So you are unaffected by the silence bubble.
Except Chris.
Except Chris, yes.
Nobody wants to hear Chris talk.
These two will again just keep chanting for you, Kaz. What are you doing?
I'm going to imagine my warhammer into my hands, and I'm just gonna like bring it down.
Okay, roll a
Slam it.
d20.
All right.
Can I help him on this?
Yeah, sure. So you have advantage. Oh, that's good enough. That's good enough. So a hole opens in the mural, and you see Zyzel reaching down with her elongated arms inside her hand. Very, very tiny within her large hands is your hammer. She hands it to you. You grab it. You take it. Make an attack roll with advantage.
Oh my god.
Don't fuck up.
I know, right? Let's see. R.
Watch, this one's gonna be a crit.
Wait. Wow. Every time I start typing, it just stops.
Let's see. He's very small now. You already added the +3, 9. And you already got that. Nope, that actually misses. You're not used to your new size. I'm sorry.
Wait, how does that miss if didn't I roll to hit? Isn't that my damage?
No, that's a roll to hit. The D10. No, you rolled a hit first. So the first roll.
I already rolled to hit. Remember?
No,
I
the
got
first.
19.
The first roll was to see if it manifests into your memory.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is a roll to hit. So we use your 9 if it hits.
Fuck!
With advantage. It's with advantage.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
There we go.
Yay!
Oh, actually, it will deal 7 damage because you rolled 2d10s. It's only 1d10, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're two-handing it.
7
Yeah.
damage.
Actually, no. You know what? No. I'll say it's 2d10s. You're in a giant form.
Oh, okay.
So
Great.
boom.
Fantastic.
Yeah. He is smaller than your hammerhead.
Jesus Christ.
He is very, very tiny right now. But when you raise your hammerhead, he is attached onto your hammerhead, and he will leap at what he believes is your face with a 7. You are larger now, so you do have a higher DC. So you feel his teeth sink into your neck, but doesn't puncture it. So you know, yeah, he knows where you are. You obviously know where he is, and this is just sad. Aldor, what are you doing?
I can't reach.
You can try. You can try to show your kid for joy.
No, I'm good.
So you're just gonna.
Since I'm gonna take a step back.
Mm-hmm.
Because that warhammer was awfully close to me.
Yes, it was. You doing anything else?
Mm-mm.
Okay. The women will surround you.
Oh.
Well, actually, she can't get through you. Actually, she'll be here then. She'll be back here. And they'll just chant, "Get away from Kazdran Ghoul. You don't belong." More or less. You still have the bardic inspiration, so I'll say this one gives you advantage. So what are you doing, Kaz?
God.
You have advantage, bardic inspiration, and he is so tiny.
Can I just like, is he tiny enough for me to just like pop with my hands?
Yes, he is that small. But
Alright,
you'd have to make a strength. A
I'm
contest
gonna
of
do that.
athletics. Contest of athletics. You get advantage, and you might as well add bardic inspiration.
Alright. So, do I have to roll to grab him?
No.
Yes.
No.
No, just roll.
Believe me,
Just
no.
roll. With
You said
advantage.
roll for athletics with advantage?
Roll athletics advantage and plus an additional d6 afterwards.
Jesus Christ. Let's see here. Oh, Jesus. My keyboard's been messing up lately.
Alright, so you got a 15. Now add additional d6 to that. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I shit you not. He got a fucking 19, so there was a chance you could fail.
Oh my god.
So you grab him, rip him off your neck. You say anything to him? Before he disappears?
Be gone, son.
Do you say that?
It's over for you, Richard. You will die here.
And like consuming a soul in Dark Souls. He shatters.
Oh, fantastic.
He shatters into a million pieces. And the music suddenly stops. And yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, guys, we did it.
And then your wife
Yeah,
was.
they're all still
Well, what's up, Larry?
there. And they're all still there.
Yep, they're all still
Yeah,
here.
we're still here.
Hold on.
Your wife will then dispel the everything. She'll dispel everything. So what? I can't. I hate this so much.
Hey, can I tell him to hurry the fuck up? This ritual is becoming very taxing.
If you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Hurry the fuck up!
I'm working on it.
Alright, so yeah, so she dispels everything. Kaz, you're back into existence. Sorry, I had to move things around because reasons.
Am I still very large?
Yes! You're huge.
Don't step on me, damn it.
And then she'll say, fitting for a god, I guess.
Oh my god.
Just what takes you in bed.
Do you read the book, Aldor?
I'll pick it up and I'll slowly open it.
Alright, you slowly open it. Okay, nothing's going on. You do see some text.
Huh, I'll start reading.
Alright. So now it's just you three. Or four.
I'll have the other two guards read the book.
You send the priestess first.
Or the priestess.
Yeah. Alright, so they read the book. They get sucked into it.
And then I will hand my wife the book.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
And she gets sucked into it.
And then before I leave, I'm just gonna be like, ah!
Alright.
Letting it out.
Yeah. Let it out. Just let it all out, man.
And then I eventually just pick up the book and read it.
Alright, nothing happens.
It's your mind. You just gotta wake up.
Yeah, I know.
So you wake up.
About fucking time.
Yes. Is Plague still here?
No.
Plague, are you
No.
still here?
Plague is at work. He has started 4 minutes ago.
He left Discord on or something.
Okay. Okay. So, as you guys return, Larry would know about all of this. These guards have been fighting their asses off, keeping spirits away from your guys' bodies.
Oh my god.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ. But,
As I look over to see which one of the priestess isn't moving anymore. Yeah. Which one? What number was that?
oh, wait.
What number was
Oh no, my number's disappeared! Oh, god damn it.
Oh, are they on different tokens?
Oh, no, there's some G's in there, that's why, they're on G's. Here, let me roll for you, let me roll. This one was a 13.
No!
13 is Dunzo. I'll flip her upside down so you guys know.
Rip.
Oh, the one right by me.
Yep, she's Dunzo, she died.
Oh, poor gal.
Anyways.
So I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna like wrap up the ritual, and then I'm gonna sit down because I'm exhausted at this point.
Yeah. Also, I have to get going in a few minutes, guys.
Alright, so we can just end it here. We just end it here. It's fine.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Uh,
I saw